What's going on, y'all? Gonna try something a little different here on this episode. I'm gonna try and combine two samples together. So right here, I'm just getting the first one ready to kind of chop up. Like, I want to use these vocals right here. Like, these are super fire. And what I'm doing is slicing them, and I'm just using the auto slicer to put them on these 8 pads. Kind of a easy, non-destructive way to chop up. There was honestly a whole lot more that I could have probably taken from that sample, but just gonna use that as a base. And I'm gonna put it on attack, hold, and delay mode to kind of like, I guess, move that attack, make it come on a little slower, like the sample start a little bit slower. You can hear what it's doing. I don't need to explain it. And the second sample, I am really just using it as the bass line. Like, the bass line in this is sick, and there's not a ton going on in the sample, so I don't really mind those like little I guess it's like a Rhodes piano in the background, but it needs to be pitched, of course, but it ends up working out really good. So I'm just taking individual pieces of the bass line that I like. So here I'm just going through and like kind of getting a preliminary pitch for everything. I have to go back and change it later on, but gives it a good little starting point. And I'll run everything through a low pass filter too. Pretty simple drums. Of course, I can't drum on time. Why would I want to do that? I've been using a lot of those like snare roll sounds here recently too. I like those here lately. That one's not the best sounding one in the world, but it works for this beat. I've been making beats on just my laptop and just programming in the software, programming hats. So that was like the first time I've actually laid down a hat pattern in forever, and you could tell that it's just not good. But nothing a little 50% quantize won't fix. I don't mind the looseness. And here I was just like getting the timing right of this part. I mean, really, it's just changing the pitch and finding something that works. Just simple loop, 4-bar loop. And I accidentally have those all choking each other off. So I gotta turn that off. And with that laid down, I can actually go in and actually pitch it. But I need to run that first sample through a high pass filter because its baseline is it's like clashing with the other ones. So now the baseline that I'm adding in has room to sit in there. And these, just going through and pitching them to where they actually match. Like, they all don't need to be the same pitch. And I like how that is sounding. I think I run everything through a little bit more of a low pass, just to get rid of a little bit of that, especially on the last sample, those roads, try to take those out a little bit more, because those are clashing a little bit. but I like where it's sitting. And to keep this from being like super boring all the way through, I'm adding a couple little textural sounds in there as well. I'm also running it through Somatic's Origin just to like try to tie everything together. That adds a little bit of like crunch and saturation to the whole sample group and some fake vinyl sounds, and that's where I'm adding that it's like just a little laser sound, it's a little stock sound, but it's just something in there to break it up. And I'm also adding this like little pad in there as well. And again, all that's doing is just like at the end of the 4-bar loop, and it's just some variation, just a little like ear candy, I guess. It's nothing too complicated, but it works. And of course, got to put a side chain on there. Side chain it with those drums. And this one is pretty well done. And I've already sent this off to somebody. I really like how it sounds. The person I sent it to, I mean, whenever we drop this project, it's gonna be crazy. So y'all are gonna dig it, I bet. So I appreciate y'all watching this, man. And until the next time, I'm Jay Ideas, and I will catch you all in the next one. Peace.